everyone. So the sun's going down, so I apologize that it's going to be like dark and yellow in here once again, but that's just the price I pay, right, for being lazy. So today I want to talk about why people stop being vegan, why they go back to eating animal products, because I hear it a lot. They're protein deficient. They crave animal products. They think it's too expensive. And even my grandpa was like, oh, my friend was vegan for like 4 years, and then he looked in the mirror and saw that he was pale and needed protein. You hear people that were like, oh, I stopped being vegan because I was protein deficient. When really, protein deficiency, you only hear about the kids in Africa. You don't actually know the medical name for being protein deficient, because these people label themselves as protein deficient as an excuse to go back to eating animal products. You were not protein deficient, you were simply lacking calories. You were lacking substance of food and not eating enough. As a vegan, you need to stuff in the food. It's not as easy as eating a burger as eating animals and being fine and full. No, you need to stuff yourself with rice. You need to stuff yourself with pasta. You need to feel satisfied and full and tell yourself, I need to keep going, or you need to feel good and fill yourself up. It's not as easy, but it's as satisfying and it's healthier for you, and you look great and you feel great, but you're not protein deficient. You are not eating enough. If you are having animal food cravings, you are not eating enough. So it's that easy, and there's no such thing as protein deficiency. You can get all the protein you need as a vegan, 100%, even more if you wanted, and be fine. You just need to really stuff in the calories, over 2,000, and you're not going to get fat. It's going to be okay. And people that claim, like my uncle, he was vegan, and he stopped being vegan mostly because he was, I don't know if he was craving anything, but I know he thought it was too expensive. And that's because when people eat stuff like tofurkey, fake meats, fake cheeses, number one, they're not satisfying. They are going to leave you having cravings for animal food because, number one, they taste like animal foods, and because there's not enough calories, there's not enough nutrients in it, so you're going to crave animal foods because you're not eating enough. You're just eating those things. But those are expensive too. When you're not buying things like cheap things like potatoes, which are some of the cheapest foods on the market, yes, it's going to be more expensive. But potatoes are more satisfying, they're cheaper, they're going to fill you up, and you're not going to have animal cravings. Animal food cravings, not animal cravings. Well, it's the same thing. But yeah, so when people say they're protein deficient or it's too expensive, it's all excuses, because you can be vegan easily. You can be vegan and be full all the time. It's people not eating enough and thinking that they're okay to only eat a tofurkey when that's not the case. You need to stuff yourself with food, and maybe if it takes like one day of tracking your calories on chronometer.com to know that you're eating enough to really make sure that you are going to stick to this. But when people say I'm protein deficient, it's not true, and don't buy it, because vegans are not protein deficient, and they also are not eating enough if they are craving animal foods. They are not getting enough nutrients. And if you can't afford it, it's because you're simply not shopping in the right spots. Being vegan is actually cheaper than being a meat eater in most cases. Buy the food that keeps you vegan. Buy the food that's actually satisfying and good. And if you're having animal food cravings, it's because you are not eating enough. You will not gain weight. You need to eat more as a vegan. Animal products are so full of calories that they, like, you can get full faster, and they add up really quickly. Vegan food doesn't. There's way less calories. You have to eat way more to fill you up, way more than you think you need to eat. You need to eat a lot. And you will feel satisfied, you will feel good, you will be healthy, and you will not eat animal products. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm sorry I look like a mess, but I've heard a few people saying they either went back to eating animal products because they were protein deficient, couldn't afford it, or they were just having cravings, when that's not the case. So thank you so much for watching. My hair is frizzy and a mess, and I don't really care. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever, and bye. If you were like watching the video and thinking, girl, I can't pay attention to you because your eyeliner is a mess, I feel you. I feel your pain. I can feel like your sympathy for me radiating through the screen. It's gonna be okay. Like, makeup isn't everything. I just messed up a little bit because I was a little too carved up. So yeah, we're gonna be okay. Bye. Also, tofurkey is fucking disgusting. If you're eating tofurkey, I'm never gonna forgive you. I will, because you're vegan. So I take that back. But still, tofurkey's gross. Okay. Bye.